I didn't always know the plan that God had for my life. I didn't always know the purpose God had for my life. I always knew I was called to preach, and I always knew that was the call that God put up in my life. But there's many times throughout my life I questioned God and about many things a day in the life. And throughout this night, like I said, if I don't reach anybody else, I kind of felt like God spoke to me a little bit, a whole lot actually. But I also got released from a lot of hatred and bitterness I had for one certain person. Am I going to go to his house right now and go up to him and plead with him to be friends with him? No. Because in life there's sometimes people that you can forgive and you can even forget it, but the Bible says dust your feet from them. If they're a huge thorn in your side, dust your feet from them. If they have power over you, dust your feet from them. And this person, I allowed to have a lot of power over me. I allowed this person to control me, to control my emotions, and let bitterness take over. And I used to preach so many times that live a life with no regrets. And I've always lived my life with no regrets. But since March of last year, not this year, but March of last year, it's around the 24th, if you really want to get technical, I remember the day of. I even see going through some of my posts on Facebook, a year after this all these posts I was making, all the emotions I was going through during those times, and all the times that I regret. But God took that regret away from me today because I'm thankful that I met that person actually. I wouldn't be able to reach you today. Some people that may be going through a lot of that today if I didn't go through what I did. Hopefully one day it even makes me and Chris stronger. Me and Chris has a lot of problems. But I hope as he finds his road to recovery, we find our road to recovery. In our day in the life, my day in the life becomes our day in the life. This whole series I've done tonight, videos, I'm calling it a day in my life. But I want a day in our life. I want to feel what I felt almost 2 years ago when his cousin looked at me and he's like, Billy, the drugs is always going to be more important. I said, no, I know Chris loves me. I know I'm more important than those things. And then I told him about it afterwards. He's like, baby, you're more important than me. That's back in December. A few months later, in March, is when it all started going downhill. Because he got hooked up with the one wrong person. But you know what? That one wrong person could have been the right person. Because maybe through Chris's road to recovery, as he faces going in Sunday, he might finally realize, hey, Billy was the one that was there for me. Billy was the one that fought whenever I even gave up. Billy was the one that never gave up on me when everybody else gave up. Billy never gave up. God never gave up. I've lost family and I've lost friends because of my choice for Chris. But you know what? I know God's able. I know that God's able today for our road to recovery, our day in the life. And I have faith tonight knowing that God can do that. I have faith in Him. Other people might not have a lot of faith, but I have faith in Him today that He can make it. And I believe in Him. Some people might think I'm crazy. Some people might think I have faith in Him. I've always had faith in Him. Sometimes I feel like I'm about the only one that does have faith in Him sometimes. but but I do have faith in him. And I want y'all to pray for him as he goes in Sunday.
Pray for Billy. He's cracking up. Gonna have another birthday.
Pray for Chris as he goes through Sunday. That God will impact his life. You know, that's what I wanted for a while. Him. Well, actually, I'm not going to lie to you. There was a time in my life I was like, when me and him first got together, I could see him kind of going down a darker path, and everybody's like, maybe he needs rehab. I was like, he can do it on himself. I don't want to do away from him that long. I don't want to be away from me that long. When I started going to therapy, when I first started going to therapy, I told my therapist, I said, I'm here because I want to be a better me so that my husband could love me. But then I started finding me.
He found you. Lost you. He's
No, I found me. And I'm happier me. Tonight I'm just kind of trying to talk to a few people, you know. Because maybe you're going through some things I am. Questioning with a lot of things. You built up a lot of anger. You built a lot of bitterness. And that's the main part of this whole journey tonight that I've been going through, this whole process. It's because there's a lot of hatred that was in my body. There's a lot of hatred today. And God, I just give it all to you today. And I thank and I praise you for what you've already done, what you continue to do in my life. Continue that refreshing. Continue that renewing. And God, you will be done with each and everything. Give you all praise, power, and glory for everything. Know what you can and will do. You should ask and shall be given. Seeking you shall find. Knocking it will be open today. Many are knocking, but few are opening. Pray for each and every one.